I worked in. No, I worked for the Bank of Montreal, but the site was in Toronto. It was Main Street in New York consultant. It wasn't a long assignment, but it was in the 80s, late 80s, and I visited Canada in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. I liked it every time.
Really?
When I graduated from college in the Midwest, I went to it's called the remains of that expo, International Expo.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, so then I took the train from Toronto to British Columbia and then came back to Lisbon.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. And do you bring all this stuff with you?
Well, I don't normally carry this much, but it's kind of a mix-up. I have a storage place, but it's either overflowing or inaccessible. But it's accessible now, but in the meantime, I have to carry it with me. But I won't be blowing another mud nut. If I had 2 bags, I would say I wasn't overloaded. But I have this much.
So where do you sleep in the wintertime?
Well, I migrate between here and the greater Forest Grove area.
And where?
You know where Forest Grove is?
No.
Look,
It's a suburb of Portland.
Suburb of Portland.
It's a suburb.
We just came from Portland.
Yeah, it's a suburb.
Yeah. So, are you warm enough?
Well, not this time of year, that's not a problem.
Yeah, but in winter?
In winter, you have to struggle with it. They have shelters if it's below freezing. They open up a considerable number of shelters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's something for
I
coffee
appreciate
tomorrow.
that. You enjoy your trip.
All right.
You might say what part of Canada?
Manitoba. Do you know where that is?
I know where Manitoba
Yeah,
is.
it's in the middle.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know it. I knew people in British Columbia, and I knew people in Toronto and Montreal. I didn't know anybody in between, but I know where it is. There's some Indians that migrate out of Manitoba, you know. There's some Indians.
Yeah.
And,
We got all kinds of Indians there.
Yes, there are Indians there. I do run across some Indians from there, and I guess, you know, they got wheat and their grains, you know.
Yes, we do.
And probably a few bears.
And we have some bears too.
Yeah.
My daughter owns a cabin on the lake, and she's got bears coming through there all the
that's
time.
great,
Bears
yeah.
and deer.
Yeah.
Cougars.
I'm glad that the country is as pristine as it is, and I'm glad the Trudeau family is back in charge. they're more liberal than...
you read about, you heard about those guys, eh?
Yeah, they're more liberal than Spencer or whoever it was. I can't remember his name. I can't remember. But no, I appreciate it.
So you like Pierre Trudeau?
Yes, I do.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I managed to come 3 decades. I worked there as a graduation present in the 60s, as a vacation in the 70s, and a work assignment in the 80s. So I've been there 3 times, and I really enjoyed it each time.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're really enjoying your country.
Well, I'm glad. Well,
It's
stay
beautiful.
safe. Stay safe. It's a little more dangerous these days than we'd like to see.
I know. We hear it on the news all the time.
You know, yeah.
But
a lot of people in this state do their staycation. You know, if you have a camper, you can rent a camper. You just drive and you drive.
yeah, no, we don't have a camper. We have a car.
Oh, that's all right.
That's it. We sleep in hotels.
That's good. That's
That
good.
way we get to
Smile.
candid camera.
That's all right. Some of those cameras upload the web, but that's all right.
I like your big scarf. That's your blanket, right?
Yeah, that's my blanket. Yeah. If you're in the market for luggage, I can tell you.
You're gonna sell me some
I
luggage?
can't say these, but I can tell you where I got them.
Or where'd you get them?
It's in Hillsboro. It's a store called Gene X.
Hillsboro?
Yeah.
I know where Hillsboro, North Dakota?
No, Hillsboro.
Oh.
It's a suburb of Portland.
Oh.
In Portland, you come out.